Welcome to the post-match press conference of Roberto Martínez. Please raise your hand virtually if you want to ask a question. Just a second. Frederik Bleus, L'Avenir. Fred.
Yes. Hello, coach.
Hi, Fred.
How do you explain this defeat? The second half, it's not the first time that Belgium take the lead and is not able to win a game. It was against Switzerland in the Nations League. How do you explain this difficulty?
Well, I think first of all you need to look at the first half that we did. The first half was full of a cool head, real outstanding understanding of what was needed to score 2 goals from open play like we did against France, creating maybe other chances we should have scored before that. And our performance was at the level that we expect. In the second half, we became emotional. All of a sudden, we started not doing what we have to do. We became a little bit maybe thinking about getting to the final as quick as we could rather than play the game and the actions that we had. We allowed France to come back in, and that's a real disappointment that we have. Then, obviously, we showed even great tenacity to get back and score another goal. That it was disallowed, all the small margins, but at that point you feel that the cruelty of conceding a goal in the 91st minute and the big calls that they never went our way, it could have been all avoided if we would have started the second half in the way that we played the first half, and that's a real disappointment.
Okay, Fred. Ludo van der Wallen, Nieuwsblad. Ludo.
Hello, Roberto. It must be a big disappointment for you that the players let Belgium down in the second half because they didn't play anymore. They were nervous, although they are very experienced. It's hard to understand. Is it a matter of quality?
Sorry, I didn't hear the last phrase. If you could repeat, Ludo, please.
Yeah, is it a matter of quality?
No, quality, no. I think the quality was shown in the first half. Clearly, the second half was a question of emotion. It was a question of feeling the responsibility of getting into the final, and all of a sudden it became a game that we wanted to finish, and we wanted to get into the final. At that point, we stopped playing, and if anything, is the responsibility that we feel for our fans and the way that this generation and the team wants to bring silverware in such a desperate manner. Now, it's not a question of quality, it's not a question of commitment, it's not a question of effort, it's not a question of anything that is missing, because every aspect that you need to see was in the first half performance. We spoke that 2018, when we played against France, we couldn't score a goal. Today we scored 3. And we created other chances. This team has evolved. This team has a different way of playing. But then in the second half, it became an emotional part and wanting to take Belgium to the final rather than playing the game. And that's, for if anything, you cannot accuse the team of lack of quality or of lack of wanting. It's too much responsibility, unfortunately, stopped us from playing the second half.
This team can ever win silverware, because it's now the third possibility you had after the World Cup, after the Euros, now the Nations League. We were very close, and it doesn't succeed.
Of course, but that's what you have to applaud is the commitment and the desire of wanting to be there. We are in the right phases of the competitions. Now is making sure that we learn and we get up and we all feel as a big nation that we all together, and we're hurting a lot, but 12 months from now we got a major tournament, so it's not is a good moment for us to show resilience, to show that we want to grow even through this cruel experience. But it's only the Belgian Red fans that they are the reason why we want to get up, and we want to make sure that we can progress from this and even get a better feeling at the end of these harsh lessons.
Okay. Thank you, Ludo. Miguel Angel Lara, that will be in Spanish. Miguel Angel Lara from Marca.
My question is about Eden Hazard. I don't know if he has any physical problem or not. Thank you.
Not sure at the moment. We'll have to check him. I don't know if he was any feeling any major than just his soreness or just anything else. We'll check him out in the next 24 hours.
Okay, thank you. No more questions, no more hands raised. Okay. Okay, thanks all.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Oh, Christophe is here.
No one? Christophe, I didn't see your hand, but go on, please. Christophe Liberlo? Or was it just...
It's gone.
No? Christophe, are you still there? No. Okay, Christophe? Nee?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, ja, doe maar.
Fine. Hi, Coach.
We can hear you.
One question about replacements. Do you regret not substituting or bringing new players earlier, or wouldn't this have changed the game, do you think?
Well, I don't think it was a case of an individual or two individuals. I think it was a case of not being able to start the second half in a different way. We were 2-0 up. I thought the first half was so confident and so easy, and we made it look like easy. At that point, we should have just take the performance into the next level. I don't think it was a case of individuals. It was more a case the feeling of the team and wanting to be in that final so much that we stopped playing the game. The reaction was there. Once France equalizes, we still got the energy, the intention to score another goal, and then it's the cruelty of conceding in the 91st minute. So I don't think it's a case of one player or two players that they needed to be replaced. It was the whole mentality of the group that probably in the second half we started thinking about the responsibility of taking the team further rather than playing the game like we did in the first half, where the difference between the two sides was quite apparent.
Christophe, your microphone is not on. Please switch your microphone on again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How hard will it be mentally, Coach, to get the players ready for the game for the third place on Sunday?
Well, it is hard now because the feeling that we carry in is not just losing a game, is in the manner that we lost the game. It seems that we lost it twice, if anything. After the first half performance, the second half is even more hurtful. Then the decisions, you could say that on another day that VAR decision, contact happens in football. Is that a penalty? Maybe a toe in and out. The VAR was quite harsh on our performance. But the reality is that we got, in 13 months, we got a World Cup. So I think every game is an opportunity for any player to show what he can bring to the squad, what he can bring to the team. We got a game in a few days. In 4 weeks, we got 2 games that will give us the opportunity to qualify for the World Cup. So the intensity in international football cannot allow anyone not to be ready for the national team.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, Christophe.
Thanks,
Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks all.